play this Morphling if you don't have a BKB. And it'll be a while before Morph gets to that point.
BB team, game 3, no lower bracket. Neither one of these teams want to be there. They want to stay in the upper bracket, particularly since the history of teams and that lower bracket final. I mean, I've talked to a lot of teams lately, and they've just been like, yeah, trying to bounce back from the lower bracket at TI is hard. It's even harder if you're here to win. And that's what both of these teams are here for. Both of these teams have been searching for an Aegis lift in quite some time. And we're going to start off this game 3 with a very awkward proposition here. Nigma Galaxy thought they were looking for a first blood. Instead, they have been split apart into 2. Outnumbered, Noob being run down around the map. But BB team, I guess they don't really have the way to be able to kill him and get it done quickly. They still have to worry about bounty runs.
Well, no harm, no foul. Both teams looking for some early aggression. Don't find it, but you get to back off here. I think this looks like a high level of execution necessary for Nigma Galaxy to win the fights. Because you look at this BB lineup, and man, it has everything. I mean, it's not Thai TA, so it doesn't have everything, but it's got pretty much everything going for it. You have save mechanics, you have BKB pierce, you have initiation, you have stun.
After Noob, you can't get the first blood, and then he snipes your courier, pauses immediately. Oh, sorry, I gotta fix my mouse real quick, guys.
Sometimes you just gotta send a message, you know?
It did send a message. All right, laning phase-wise, we saw that Nigma Galaxy, both Game 1 and Game 2, were able to get a lot done in some of this early game. I feel like BB team had cooked up a better idea into Game 2, gave themselves a better chance at not being run over, and they did manage to push it late game, where that was definitely where their draft was enabled. What is this Game 3 looking like between these two teams?
Probably closer to Game 2 than Game 1 in terms of Nigma Galaxy want this Furion to control the pace of the game, particularly in the early portion. Ooh. That's a huge kill. We'll get to that in a second. If the side lanes can do better than they did in Game 2 and the Furion can connect to them more reliably, I think they showed the power of that going to Pure in this safe lane and shutting him down with the extra numbers and the extra rotations. Yeah. That did a lot of damage to that Faceless Void. If they can repeat that, they can achieve something similar here. TA is a hero that recovers faster, but could have a hard time fighting into the Morphling in some of the later fights if the Morphling's a decent enough position ahead of him.
Yeah.
Which should be the case. Like, I expect Ghost to farm on this lane. I think Miro will also farm on this lane. I don't think either core is really going to get shut down. Save should have a better early game. This will be the
up on land when they're needed most, particularly guys who have been drawing the most amount of criticism. The fact that they have coming through in this series has been a massive win. GH and Ghost, though, maybe they found an opening. A second kill, perhaps, on the docket. A stun goes out, but the snowball pickup once again from GH. It's good, not good enough. A blood grenade turnaround, and it's GH who dies instead. He leaves Ghost alone. You said that's the one hero that can survive through the double burst of Centaur Grimstroke. He's going to add yet another hero. Pure, after all, he just died. He just teleported in. If they could catch him with a 3-man again, Pure trying to be safe, but he got dead-shotted. A beautiful position out from Omar, and now Pure desperately needs help. A spear that whips, but still, with Samael adding a 4th hero to the mix, they are simply outnumbered. Good snowball pickup from GH, and tries to get it with Inkswell, does manage to get it, but still, what a massive win. Nigma Galaxy. Katomi trying to match GH in this. It's not going to work at all. Gets caught in the process of moving around the map through that gate.
Looking at the Wisdom Shrine. Not going to be here in time. Unless
the Furion really wants to commit for it, and he does. He teleports in just in the nick of time, and here comes the reinforcements. A snowball that picks him up, a snowball that hits into 2. Big damage on a save, but still, though, with GPK coming in from behind, he's got a good coil, but he can't seem to do quite enough damage to burst these heroes down. They walk away, the winners of the Shrine of Wisdom, but can they survive? GPK, does he stick around? He doesn't jump to his orb. He needs a little bit of help, and a Wing Rift. He gets over the tree, Save trying to get this angle. He gets it through the neutrals and into all 3. What a swing from Save that helps them collect 2 kills and almost finds the 3rd on the Ghost. Kills his courier. Pure recognizing what's coming his way, but there's still going to be a Nature's Prophet. Blocks him out with a Sprout. Beautiful. Gets the Sprout in front of him to ensure that a Quelling Blade will not ensure an escape from Pure. He is stuck.
Deaths are done for Pure.
Yeah.
And this is the value of the TA. You can give him 5 deaths on that lane phase, but if he hits his timing and takes Aegis, none of it matters.
Noob doesn't want to give it up without a fight, but it's going to be hard to get into that pit without a Blink Dagger. Maybe if they get an early pick off on GPK, but it would require some sentries. They drop one. GPK a little bit too far away. They hit him with the Yules, but he's already been silenced. He can't spear off of that. They can't calling, though. They hit him with a calling. They get him with a follow-up, but they have vision inside, and False Promise bails out GPK and pretty much kills anything that Nigma Galaxy is hoping for. As Miro jumps in and hits the 3-man ink swell. They have the Avalanche there as well. That's going to slow him down. They managed to get the spear onto the Templar Assassin, but no damage whatsoever. Ghost did a lot, though. Managed to finish out both the Centaur and put the Templar Assassin down to health, and now he's tearing into this Oracle. Where did Ghost come from, and how did he manage to do all that? Pure, he gets caught by Samel as he teleports back in, and Ghost finds another.
Nation did not yield you the kill on him. None of it mattered.
Oh, GPK, that was a bold move. Tries to snatch away an Aegis.
Can finally potentially find that backline at the start of the fight.
GPK, he's gonna break it. Breaks the smoke. GH, he drops, but immediately a coil onto 2. He goes after, but he's going to be hit by the calling. He's got the BKB, and they just burst it down. Ghost! He didn't see that initiation coming, and try as you might on Noob to be able to get a good arena here. It's not bad, but it's just Samael to be able to help you out with the damage. They maybe get both supports. No, Kataomi bails himself out with his own false promise and turns it back around on GH while GPK runs down Omar. Nigma Galaxy. They won control back of this game, and they're going to try to chase after Pure. They don't quite get that, and the turnaround from GPK is swift. He catches Omar out. Now looking for more with the coil. Grabs the Morphling. He's going to stun himself. Here comes that Centaur. Here, oh, what a save from Noob, but still, the stuns land. No BKB from Ghost 2 times in a row. Large. And Samael, I mean, he's just treading water. He may be top net worth, but he's not creating a gap. Noob, with spear. And is that going to cost him his life here?
He's got gem on him.
Smail gives him a little bit of backup here, throws out the Sprout. Pure just blinks out of it. Fraction block of the damage. And Noob at half HP. GPK does get silenced, but there goes that BKB. A punch comes out. GH. He catches GPK, who thought he was going to be fine thanks to the BKB.
It'll set the fight up for the other 2 high damage cores as they're going to take this aggressive smoke. Aegis expiring in 20 seconds.
Yeah, this feels a little rushed. They do get the initiation on Ghost. And GH trying to save him, but not again! Once again, the initiation from BB Team is just too good for Nigma Galaxy to keep up. GH did what he could. He tried to get the snowball safe, but the Soulbind, it's too hard of a counter. The BKB doesn't go off, and the Aegis just simply isn't needed.
And right now, Nigma are making some big mistakes. They've got to reset here.
Oh, and Pure quick with the manage to get the blink away. A little bit of Force Staff, a Stampede to help him out. He gets hit by the Snowball Stun, but that's not good enough. Miro, a quick execution. Meanwhile, Noob does what he can. He stops the Grimstroke. Can they do something now the Grimstroke is gone? Ghost's gonna challenge Pure. He pops his own Templar Assassin Refraction here and goes after GPK, trying to burst him down. He gets one last hit in, not enough to finish off Noob. GPK is low, a Deadshot comes across. The Fate Seed protects him for now, and the Templar Assassin, ooh, he got shredded there. GH on the second life enables his core to win a fight.
Clickers, man, you're going to have another Daedalus on this Furion if Sumail wants to buy for it. What is this play? This is...
I have no idea, but he's going to get punished for it.
What?
He's going to get punished real bad. Sumail, I mean, you said he was holding it all down for Nigma Galaxy. And all of a sudden, he just throws it all away, and now his team is left without that opportunity. They jump back in onto Pure, but they got the false promise on him. Big damage got thrown out. Hurricane Pike bounces back. Soulbind, they dealt with the illusions as best they could, but they're down, they're low, and GPK, he pounced in for the kill. A quick dagger to finish off GH. Ghost, a teleport away from Miro. A turn on a dime there from BB Team as they get what kills they can.
They
get there fast enough?
15 seconds.
He's got his blink, he's got his scythe. It's got to be one hell of a jump. Can he get in? Digest on at the right time, and a passive Sphero! GPK makes the jump in. The agency gets grabbed by Pure. As good as it was for Noob, it wasn't good enough. Samael falls, sets a die back there, and Ghost is fighting for his and his team's life. But he's got to get out of here. He leaves his supports behind. No! He is stopped at the gates. He will not make it back to his base. Everyone on Nigma Galaxy is gone.
How did Pure get any of that? I mean, you see the reaction. It was a beautiful jump from Noob. He got exactly what he wanted, and all he got out of it was the banner.
It was made, but they couldn't get it. And now BB Team, one buyback left. Nigma Galaxy, all they have is Ghost. There is nothing to stop BB Team. The 5-man with the extra Aegis, they will go straight through the tier 4s. They will take the throne. Nigma Galaxy will have to cobble together some 4 versus 5.
They need time, they need the Mars up. They need his control to go in tandem with the Morphling. Still will not have a BKB for this fight. 20-second cooldown for Ghost.
A glyph goes out, but what are you stalling for? You're not going to have Samael in this one. You're going to need a miracle. Now
gone.
Ghost is gone. Your carry's dead once again. And this is done. This is over. There is no hope left for Nigma Galaxy in the upper bracket. They will be overrun and overwhelmed as BB Team take a convincing control and end things here and now. BB Team are top 6 at the International.
What a victory for this squad. They had so much to prove in this run, and they got pushed to the limit in this series. Definitely some games that could have been thrown. Definitely some moments that could have gone either way. But that is the game of Dota 2. Sometimes it's about who makes fewer mistakes on your way to victory. And that's what it felt like in this game 3.